Hey, what's going on? It's Boss Britt, the most lit.
What's up, it's your girl DJ Excel.
And this is
the No Homo Show.
Where everything we talk about
is homo as
gay, 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 gay. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment.
And y'all know y'all can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Shout out to our team Revolt.
Yeah, we lit. We outside today. We have a special guest in the buildings. So please do the honors and introduce yourself. Let people know who you are and what you do.
What's up, y'all? It's Vmir. I really feel like I shouldn't even have to, introduce myself because y'all know who the f- it is for real. But if you need to know who it is, y'all know I'm a former celebrity hairstylist. I'm a rapper that just happens to be gay. And I'm an entrepreneur, so I dibble in. Oh, and I do like a little bit of influencing on Instagram. Like I've been influencing bitches for years. So I mean, that's just what I do.
Period.
Hey, shout out to Cliff. Now that's a mean middle part bust down.
That motherfucking hair is laid.
Somebody said I had a bust down. You got
your hair to the side versus his hair to the side. It's too different to the side. So
I just got a question though. My hairstylist did play me today and canceled on me.
Really?
As a hairstylist, real quick, like what the fuck do you think? I understand we all human, but when we set appointments 3 weeks ahead, I'm going out of town
She's sick,
tomorrow.
Cliff. She's sick.
These hairstylists nowadays, they are terrible. Like I'm doing a series on TikTok now, and the series is pretty much like I'm going and I'm booking appointments with people, but under like alias names.
Oh,
and I'm popping up and I'm doing a whole review.
Wow.
Yeah, because I feel like it's getting out of control.
Shout out to my hairstylist. I love her. It just the inconvenience. So that's why I look like this, and Cliff is killing me with the buzz down.
I'm cracking up.
Send the link to Cliff so he can do it under alias.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link. No, but I fuck with my hairstylist.
No, I keep it real. I just keep it real. Like I even give grace. Like I be like, okay, they was a little late. Okay, I get it. But some stuff just be ridiculous.
So you're going to hairstylist? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to them.
Y'all better get y'all shit together.
Get it together, because let me tell you, like I said, I have a big influence, and people take my word for things. So, like, if I go on TikTok and I tell my experience and it's not good.
Oh, you about to be the Keith Lee?
On that Keith Lee shit?
You about to be like...
Yeah.
I booked today with hairstylist Carisha.
Yeah.
It's not
I feel like you gotta be, because like these hairstylists, they just gotta tighten up. Like, what's going on?
I get it, but look how I'm looking on the No Homo Show.
Crazy.
In front of a celebrity hairstylist, I failed.
I'm dead.
This is the time. All right. Well, let's get...
Now I can't start looking at the side versus the side. I'm playing.
But I feel like it still looks good. Like,
let's give it again. Let's give it.
Rapunzel.
Okay. Let it down. Let it hang.
Trust Britt. All right, Cliff. Y'all put it back in that ponytail.
No, I like it out.
All right.
Thank you. Period. All right,
shout out to Britt with the bandu knots.
I love the bandu knots. They're cute.
Do y'all like it better? She got this asparagus hairstyle. Which one do y'all prefer? I like that one. I like
that.
I don't know what the other one is, but I like that one.
I'm gonna show you that picture.
I'm on the No Homo Show. Of course, I talk about everything gay.
I'm on the No Homo Show. Of course, straight people always in our comments talking shit.
I'm on the No Homo Show. Of course, all my guests say I'll be a pretty girl.
I'm on the No Homo Show. Of course, we had a hermaphrodite on our show.
We're on the No Homo Show.
Of course, we going on tour this year.
Yes, for all the details on our tour and to see if we're pulling up to your city, make sure you visit the nohomoshow.com. We got a little icebreaker. It's called Skittles and Riddles, all right? Okay. It's really a gay riddle, right? So you can reach in that Skittles bag and we have to guess the question. If we get it wrong, we gotta guess the answer. If we get it wrong, we gotta drink. But I know you get drunk pretty fast from what you told us, so no pressure.
I'm already like a little.
People love to blame us too.
So
just get it right, actually. And what's the number on
it? It's
that?
something gay. Just remember
the number.
Yeah, you can pull
22.
it out. What is it?
22.
Okay, and what does it say?
What's a lesbian's favorite candy?
I know you're not a lesbian, but Skittles. It gotta be Skittles. Look, a lesbian answered. I know his voice is deep.
H answered, y'all. Y'all know H.
It gotta be Skittles, right?
A lesbian? Yeah. I feel like lesbians would like chocolate.
But that don't sound gay.
There's something gay.
Starburst or Skittles?
Starburst is good.
But why you feel like lesbians like chocolate?
Because they like to eat stuff.
Oh, that's girls, period.
Who's this? Sorry.
Starburst.
I'm gonna go with either or too. Cause
I'll say Skittles.
Yeah, because I don't know no other. It better not be no dumb shit.
Oh, a lollipop.
No, I think
You
gay
licking
boys
it.
like lollipops.
Oh, licorice. It says licorice. It says
All right, let me drink.
Licorice.
licorice.
Okay.
I had to sound that out, y'all.
Licorice.
I'm a drink.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna drink to that too.
I'm gonna drink to that.
Why y'all ain't think of licorice? That was a good one.
That was a good one. Okay.
But why they ain't just spell it like
Licorice.
no the black licorice? I mean,
Licorice is not nasty, right? Ain't that like
Yeah.
a Twizzler?
No,
what's the
it's
black one called?
licorice. The black one is licorice.
Oh,
And that
but what's
was
the red
nasty.
one? Oh, I'm thinking about Twizzlers. Are they? All right, y'all.
Girl.
Never mind.
You're losing me. You're losing me.
Never mind.
All right, Cliff. Well, welcome to the No Homo Show officially. That's just like a little icebreaker that we do or whatever. So thanks for
My
coming
ice
today.
already broke from there.
Okay, period.
Y'all see them
I
No
made a
Homo,
drink
right?
for Cliff and I made it a little too strong, so I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We gonna pace it. All right, so we're gonna get into a whole lot of gay shit today, okay? Because we're like the gayest place you could ever be on this lovely day. So how we're gonna start it off today is with your coming out story.
Okay.
So please let us know, how was it, when was it coming out the closet for you?
I feel like I never really like came out to people because I really didn't give a fuck. I just
Period.
started doing me. I feel like when I got blessed with having a career and just being Cliff Vmir, I just kind of like slowly started like tapping into wearing makeup. I mean, of course, you know, middle school, you have a girlfriend, you don't really like her. You gotta kiss her, you know, you don't really. But when I got to high school, you know, I just started like getting into myself, and I noticed that. I mean, I feel like I came out the womb liking men, honestly. But when I got to high school and I started becoming who I was, like, I just started slowly tapping into, like, I would put a little bit of concealer under my eyes. And my friends would be like, you got concealer on? Or you got makeup on? And I'll be like, no. Then I'll do a little foundation. Then I'll do a little...
This before you even out for real and you got foundation on?
Then I started doing a little contour, and then I started having a boyfriend. Then it just was like, only person I really feel like I had to tell was my mom.
Yeah.
But my mom was like, I already like knew. I just, wanted you to tell me.
When she seen that foundation,
Yeah. Oh, I will
her
say...
foundation missing.
No, literally, like, it used to be really natural. Like,
Yeah.
but I do
natural
remember, I remember my sister made me call my dad and tell him. That wasn't really like hard for me, but it was hard for him.
Why did your sister make you call your dad?
I just feel like she wanted to be like a big sister. Like, she was like, oh, I feel like you need to tell him, like what's going on. And I'm just like, why?
Right.
Like,
What age were you?
17.
Oh, well,
Damn.
you was...
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
who is gonna beat my ass about this?
Yeah.
But I told him, and he kind of like cried a little bit.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Because he probably...
But he knew, right? Because he had to know, like,
I feel like everybody knew.
Yeah.
They just didn't wanna.
accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
that's how it is.
I heard you say before, like, he would find like
Dolls and stuff under my bed.
Yeah, and
but
throw 'em out.
I used to always be like, oh, you don't have to be gay to do hair when I was younger. Because when you're a child, you really don't know. Like,
Yeah.
you could
Yeah.
be confused. You could be like going through, how like in middle school there used to be girls who used to be lesbians, and then like that's really not what they used to be.
A lot of them.
Yeah, you
No
know what I'm saying?
shade,
So
but
I didn't know, like, when I
lot
was
of
that young, I didn't know if I was like going through a phase or what. But this is just how I feel. I
Yeah.
feel like if I had a child, like, of course I wouldn't want my child to come out and be gay just because of the things I went through. But like, I don't feel like you owe anybody an explanation. Like, I feel like live your life how you want to live it. Like,
Facts.
at the end of the day, I'm going to be the one taking dick. Like, not you, bitch. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. And what I always say is some people don't realize that, like, you're gay before you're even into men or women. Like how, like, when you're doing hair, maybe you was, but you not thinking about dick. You might just be like, I like this.
like
I
being
think-
feminine, or just like even a little kid. Like, I remember being 6, like watching Beyonce on TV and mimicking her dances, but I'm not doing it in a sexual way. I'm doing it because I'm fascinated with what I see.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
or I'm doing cartwheels and I'm like trying to do splits and you know, I'm just doing the gay shit.
Hey,
you
the
know?
minute I see my son bust a split, I'm like, my baby is gay as fuck.
But I will say
shit.
I would never force it on my kids ever. Like I've had nieces and nephews and I might have caught them doing, and I'd be like, boys don't do that. Like you better get it together. But at the same time, like if I had a child and they came out that way, then of course, like.
But damn, you saying that probably confused the hell out of them.
You think so?
Because you a boy.
I know, but at the same time, like, you know, I'm getting ready to do a surrogate thing.
Yeah.
And I was telling my mom, I'm like, Mom, because, you know, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, Mom, I don't want the baby calling me Mom. So what I'm going to have the baby call me? Because I don't want the baby calling me Dad either. Because my boyfriend, you know, is...
Dad.
Yeah, he's more so like Dad. So I'm like, damn, what am I going to...
Dommy. D-O-M-M-Y. It's like mom into mommy, Dommy.
Dad and mom?
Or Dom.
Oh my God.
That is a good one.
I feel like that's something that's gonna come naturally.
Right.
You know how people have a baby and then when the baby come out, you be like, Bubba.
Right.
Like you ain't know you was gonna call that baby Bubba this whole time.
I'm cracking up.
So, but
yeah, I used to think about that too. Like, what do I want my kids to call me? Dom. What you want to be called? Mom.
Yes.
Okay.
Mama. Mama.
You gonna breastfeed? You gonna call me mom, bitch? On my titties.
Nah, but no. So like for like a niece or a nephew. So I have a niece and nephew too, and I like would try to explain to. I wouldn't try to do nothing around them. Like if I'm with my girl, like maybe my arm or something when they was real young. But once they got a little older, like I explained it like, hey, some people like this, some people like that.
Yeah.
Because they so used to you, they just like that's what it is. But then they start thinking like, hold up,
you a little different.
So I do think. Did you explain anything to them? All right, bitch, that's a little different.
I feel like so my nieces like they love me unconditionally.
Right.
Like every weekend they wanted to go with Uncle Clifford, right? And I would say this: I never like did anything like. Around like I never really had them around like guys and stuff I was talking to, or even if I did, it was never like give me a kiss.
Right.
What I will say is I used to be with my nieces and they love to be around me or love to be around me because I used to always just turn up with them. Like it would be a big party. Like I'll put Nicki Minaj on. I want them being super girly. They twerking. I'm like, okay, girl. But I'm taking them to get their nails done. They may see me cutting up with my friends. The biggest thing with me is like I was like a real like active fun uncle. Like we would go to the trampoline parks. I would be like I used to just be a big kid. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like around this time I'm 19, 20, I'm still even getting into my lifestyle. Like I'm not wearing hair and makeup yet. I'm just enjoying the fact that I can be me and be free. You get what I'm saying? So I mean now it's a little different.
Yeah. Do they ask questions or like they old enough to kind of understand?
I don't really talk to my siblings like that. Just because of some like family, like just stuff that we have like with our father and stuff like that. But it's crazy because one of my nieces now, she is
gay.
Yes.
She a stud?
I don't really know if that's like the correct term.
Any stud advice she can hit us.
She I do know like she kind of does the whole tomboy thing. Like she wants to wear the sports bras and stuff.
Her son.
Super long hair.
Long hair.
And honestly, like correct me if I'm wrong. Do y'all feel like you were born gay?
I definitely feel like I was born gay.
I was gay before I realized I was gay.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, a lot of parents, like, I hear all these stories about, like, when kids come out and their parents beat them. That's happened to me. Like, I remember, like, I remember being in the first grade, and I remember it was this boy on a school bus, and I remember we kissed each other. And then when we got home, we were texting about it. And I remember,
Cliff, you was being fresh. That's why you got your ass beat.
I was in the 3rd grade, but
that don't make no difference.
But look,
the phone for me.
I don't think it was about the kiss.
Right,
I think it was about it being the same sex. I just remember like me and the boy was planning on having a sleepover, and I remember like, you know how they be like, oh mama, I want to talk to your mom. His mom got on the phone with my mom. They like on the phone for a while, and then next thing you know, my dad just comes storming in my room with Tim's on, and he just starts like punching me, beating me, kicking me, and I'm just like, what is going on? And he like, you like boys, you like boys. Like it was never oh, you on a school bus. Right. It was you like boys, and I just feel like a lot of people gotta understand, like you cannot beat the gayness out of somebody.
You cannot.
I don't care how hard you hit. I don't care. Like you just can't do that. And I'm not mad at my dad, because of course when you don't really have that around you, you're not educated on it.
Right.
So you just gonna do what comes to mind. Or I'm gonna beat the shit out of my child because they gay. But I don't know. I just feel like that's fucked up when people,
especially when you grow up in the hood and like hood dudes don't play that shit, like, or they don't want to look like, damn, my son, and you the only son too, right? Is gay, but I feel like, yo, parents be knowing. I mean, if it was like a girl and she was a femme, your parents might not know. But if you was like a fucking tomboy or like, you know, a gay, feminine guy, like your parents know, but they be in denial. They be
thinking it's a phase.
And not only that, like, I don't know. It's like even when it came to my dad, because my dad was really into the streets. Like he used to sell drugs. He used to be hustling and stuff. Like, so it was just like, and he's really hood. Like still to this day, he's like actively like a hood guy. Yeah. And it's just like, I remember like even, you know, when I came out of being gay, I feel like once my parents knew, it was go time for me. Like it was like, now I could really be who I want to be. So I started like just, you know, really going in with the makeup. I was wearing my mohawks, but I was, you know, still just getting into me. And I remember like, I started wearing wigs. And I remember having a cousin, because I'm from Jersey, well, Delaware, but I'm also from Jersey. Like I was raised in Jersey. Like all my family is in Jersey. I never forget. I remember in 2019, I ran into one of my cousins. I was home visiting, and she was like, your dad came up to me, and he was like, ain't you embarrassed? And she was like, what? No, he's out here doing his thing. Like, what are you? And I never forget how that made me feel in the inside. Like, it made me feel like, people really be embarrassed about this? Like, I have fans that love me from all across the world. I make so much money. Like, embarrassed about what? You get what I'm saying? So... to me, but I feel like this. Like, I feel like to be gay, you gotta have some tough skin.
Hell yeah.
Sure do.
Yeah, like, you gotta, like, let me tell you.
You two different type of minorities.
Yeah, and not only that, I feel like our guards are always up. You have to be, your guard has to always be up, just because, like, people will try you.
Yeah.
You know, like, you might walk past a group of boys and everybody start laughing, like, what is funny? Right. Because I'm gonna be real, like, gay boys don't even try to talk to me. It's always straight boys. Like, yeah. So y'all walking past cackalacking, and then one of y'all DMing me on Instagram. That'd be the real gag.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you made some good points. I definitely think it's like family do really more so be embarrassed because they have this traditional way of thinking. Yeah. And I don't understand why they equivalent like, if you gay, you can't be successful. Right. Or you can't just live a regular life.
But you know, most gay people are very successful.
Absolutely.
Like, I know a lot of gay males that are about their business. They may be doctors, lawyers. Facts. They have Benz. They drive Range Rovers. Like, I'm going to be real. A lot of the gays in Atlanta, however they get it.
They be on their shit.
They be on their shit.
For real. We said that, like, the men out here.
You know, you got some who might be house to house, can't figure it out, you know, but the ones that are focused, they are on their shit. So I just feel like you playing yourself, because you really, honestly, the straight men, you got the straight get money man, but you also got the bummy straight men.
You sure do. I don't know why women act like there ain't a whole bunch of bums out here.
Like the gays, they know how to cook. Like, they keep up with their hygiene.
Yeah, they together.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know, like, to be giving your all, chasing your dream, being successful, and for your parents to say, I'm embarrassed. It's like, bruh,
crazy.
What if I was a straight dude not doing shit? You would be more happy about that?
Yeah,
that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But that's why you just got to live for your damn self, because your parents, they got a idea of you that just might not be what it is.
Well, I feel like my mom, she was always like really supportive. Like I remember being like 10 years old and I would go in a room like, Mom, look at this mannequin hair braided, and she would be like, oh my gosh, you did that? It probably looked a mess, but she would be like,
she was
oh my gosh, you did that? And I was like, yeah. And she'd be like, well, you better go hide it for your dad come home. So even like, I remember like when I first became who I was. Yeah. Imagine you telling your mom like, Mom, I'm getting all these followers. People are stopping me all over. All these companies are trying to fly me out. My mom was just like, oh, okay. Like she never had Instagram. So she would be like, oh, okay. Clifford, hand me that. Like her mind would just be.
Social media hit different.
And I remember when she got social media, and then I remember the first time I ever flew her to Atlanta with me to go to Bronner Brothers. I was 16 years old. Wow. My mom broke down into tears, so she was just like,
she got to see
you have to have security, and like all these people are like standing at the booth crying, wanting to meet you. Like I've never seen nothing like it.
That's crazy.
And I just remember like that was like me showing her like, look, this is what I'm working hard for. Right. I'm not, I'm me, but I'm still working hard.
Period.
At 16.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What the hell? Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
So you have been on the scene for a minute, and I want us to kind of talk about that, because maybe some people are not familiar and they think you just
fell off.
Yeah, you are an artist now, more so because you had a whole different career before you were an artist. So when did you really get on the scene? I know it was hair first, right? So what age were you when you really hit the scene and became one of the first, gay people out there really popping your shit?
So I came on the scene when I was 15. And
that's crazy.
I was 15. I was still in high school. I started wearing a makeup when I was like 16 going on 17. When I graduated high school and moved to Atlanta, it was like a wrap. And I didn't start wearing wigs till maybe like 2019.
Yeah. Oh, so not even that long ago.
Yeah.
So you moved to Atlanta like
at
18. I remember walking across that stage. Well, first of all, I remember like being 17 and like I would get into little disagreements with my mom. Like she'll be calling me at like 11, like, why are you not in the house? I'll be like, Mom, it's my senior year. I'm at work. I'm doing a client. And I'll be like, I can't wait till I'm 18 or till I'm grown. And she'll be like, you better stop saying that. And I swear to God, I remember walking across the stage, getting my diploma. A week later, me and all my assistants, we drove to Atlanta, and I told myself,
assistants with the S.
Yeah, I had like 4 assistants.
Yes.
I was like very high in demand, but I remember we drove to Atlanta, and I said, I ain't leaving until we find a place. We found a place. I, applied, and then we went back home, and I enjoyed the rest of the summer, and then I moved in August.
And then you just came out here. You already was popping, so it was easy to get your clientele and all that.
It wasn't that easy, but this was when Instagram was like a celebrity could post you and you go up 20, 30,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? So this is when Instagram was like very active. Yeah. And I just remember like posting like, hey, I'm in Atlanta. I'm now taking appointments. And I remember slowly, it took like a month. My books was filled.
A month is a good turnaround time.
Okay, because
some people, some people think like, oh, I can move to Atlanta and I'm just God's gift tomorrow. Like it don't work like that. You still gotta. Yeah. And even before I moved to Atlanta, I still was putting in the groundwork. Still was doing what I needed to do. To promote myself and let people know like, hey, I'm moving. I was going viral. I was doing different celebrities and stuff. So.
Yeah, I think Atlanta got the opportunities, and if you got the drive and the work ethic, you're gonna make it out here. But it's not just like anybody can make it. Yeah. But coming from like smaller cities, you just don't. No matter how much you put in, there's only so much you can get out. But once you come out here, like hell yeah. But this do take time.
It definitely take time.
And I just feel like people like now, I met so many people who moved to Atlanta, and they just think like. See, the thing about me is I'm very humble. Like I love to converse with people when they first move here and tell them like what it is, and a lot of people just think like you lit, so help me. No, you gotta work. Let me tell you something. Anything that's just given to you, you're not gonna appreciate it. Facts. You're not gonna like work hard. Like if I just post you on my Instagram or start hanging out with you and I'm like always tagging you and you start getting buzz, you're not gonna appreciate it as much as you would if you had to work hard for it. If you had to grind for 6 months straight, go out here, hand out business cards, interact with people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different situation. So I don't know. I just feel like I had to go hard. Like, I used to be going to Lenox Mall, putting my cards on people's cars and stuff. Like, I was
groundwork.
Yeah.
We love a good.
And you gotta be careful who you co-sign to, cause nowadays, like, people hit us, like, somebody might do somebody wrong, and they be at our party. We took a picture of them. They might DM us like, "Hey, she beat her girlfriend."
Like, I
just took a picture with that bitch. Like, I don't know nothing.
The fake followers, so you gotta watch out.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, everybody wants to be so important.
Yeah.
Yes, that's facts.
Like, one thing I don't like about Atlanta is, like, everybody, like, think they're famous.
I was about to say that everybody's celebrity.
Like they just be like, bitch, pipe down. Like, what do you, like, like, or everybody could, like, I remember, like, having a couple girlfriends who moved out here from Delaware, and they would be like, I'm just gonna have sex with a rapper and just become, and I'm like,
that's crazy.
Why is this a career path?
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't know, but they be set for life though. Some of them.
No, these rappers, baby moms, they be having fan bases.
Yeah,
like,
crazy.
you literally have a fan base for fucking on a rapper.
Yeah,
we
it's
chose
crazy.
the harder
I should have
path.
found me a rapper.
Yeah.
But I mean,
need a surrogate. You said right.
Yeah, you need a surrogate.
I'm dead.
We got you.
He said I'm good.
No, I said I'm dead.
I'm good. I don't want no lesbian bitches.
Oh,
What's up, ladies? We are taking over Miami for Magic City, Miami. We got the flyest ladies in the building, the hottest DJs, best performers. You do not want to miss it for an unforgettable weekend. This is an exclusive event for women who love women. Everybody from all over the country will be partying with us, so make sure you party with us too. We'll see you May 16th to the 19th in Magic City, Miami.
All right, so around when, for people that are not familiar, when did you start doing music? Seriously.
I started seriously doing music. So I used to do these, like, little freestyles. I feel like in order to know how to rap, you got to know how to orchestrate a song. So I used to write freestyles. I used to freestyle them outside of my car. In 2019, and then I feel like 2020 I went through, like, a really bad, like, relationship issue, so I just took the whole year of 2020 and I focused on going to artist development. I was spending like $1,500 every, like, 2 weeks just trying to, like, get the craft, because I ain't gonna lie, when I first popped out and said I was no longer doing hair and I was becoming a rapper, I was ass. Like, my music was ass, and I had the whole world like, Cliff,
I don't know, sis.
Stick the hair, bitch. What the fuck is going on? Like, I mean, and I was, one thing I will commend myself on is I was so confident with it. Like, you couldn't tell me my shit wasn't like, what? Bitch, what? Girl, go ahead. Like, I know my music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like seriously, I started taking it serious in 2020.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be real, it's still to this day, it's kind of hard for me to lock in to just music because I make so much money being an entrepreneur. So it's just like, I really, really want to do it, but I gotta.
It's a tough balance, but I feel like now more than ever, you don't have to lock into one thing, but you do gotta kind of make it all relevant in a way. You know what I mean?
Because nobody really makes money like just doing music.
Correct.
Like, let's be real, the most you might get is like a show or something. But I mean, to really see some money, and when I say I need to see some money, like, okay month for me is like $50,000 a month, right?
Bitch, we need the.
That's like a okay.
Can you do gigs or anything?
I'm dead. That's like a okay.
Can I be one of your
assistants?
Yeah, bitch.
I'm cracking up. Look, that's like a okay. Like, that's like a okay. Could have been better, right?
Yeah.
But I would accept that. Like, I would stop doing the hair stuff if I was at least making $50K a month.
Yeah.
Doing
music.
Okay, so when you're making, all right, it's kind of hard for people to see somebody making that, or to understand. My bad. Let me get this off. It's fucking. All right, for somebody to get that much money and be like, I want to go this career path that I ain't making nothing. What makes you want to leave doing hair? Because sometimes people just look at the money, not even the passion or nothing. Like, I'm sticking with whatever making me $50,000 a month. Period.
Well, no, that was my okay months. It would be some
no
months I would be making.
Yeah,
it would be some. You know, and look, this is the reality. Some months I might make 20K.
Yeah.
You know, some months I might have made 50. Some months I might have made 100. You know, it just all depends on what's going on. If I have any brand deals at the moment. But I would just say, like, them hoes burnt me out. They burnt me out.
Like
my
clients.
my back used to be hurting. Like, I felt like I never had no me time. Just imagine, like, dedicating your life to just beautifying people every day. All these people, they going to weddings and they going to concerts and they going here, there, everywhere, and you just in a salon all day long. Like, oh, so where you going today?
Yeah,
I feel like I didn't have a life, and I feel like naturally, you know how just some people just have that like star power. Like some people just have it.
Yeah.
I feel like I have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like the personality, just how I carry myself, my aura, like how I dress, how I live. You know, so I'm just like, Cliff, let's try something different.
So wouldn't like the transition be like, let me still do this and then start building up my name?
I'm gonna be real. Around this time, I think I was only like 19 or 20.
Damn, you so young.
I wasn't the best version of myself. Like, everybody around me would be like, Cliff, you need to still do, and I would be like, no, I'm not doing. I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
And that's why I said 2020 was like, or 2019 was like a rough year for me, because I was being so young and naive, and I thought I knew everything, and I took a big tumble. I'll say that. I went homeless. Just because.
How?
Well, you know, like when you used to making all this money, you know, you spend a check and get it right back. You know, you used to it. So imagine just stopping completely, and you just like, oh, I'm a rap. And then you realizing like, I ain't even making no money from this rap and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you got to pay for music videos. You got to pay for glam. It's very expensive. Like, so, and then with still maintaining my lifestyle, it went.
Damn, so you went homeless?
Yeah, for
homeless like what?
Like I lived in a hotel, like without a home. I ain't never been like under no bridge.
I'm like, there's different levels to homeless. On the streets,
no,
I
never, like, I still had a car and stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
I just, you know, had to live in a hotel and really have to hustle, like, on Instagram, styling like hair vendors and stuff, just to, you know, like, pay for the hotel room. It just was a big thing, but it taught me a lesson. It taught me, use what you got to get what you want. Okay?
Come on now, we learned that a long time ago.
You know, one thing I said, like that we learned, I think during COVID, right, is we all learned that we want to get money, but we don't know what to do with money once we get it, other than spend it. You know what I'm saying? Because you getting that much money, like, there's no way you should have been in that situation. But when it come like this, motherfuckers, and just
imagine being like 19, 20.
That's
like
crazy.
You are just living in a fairy tale. Like, you like, well, bitch, I just made 50 bands this month. So I'm going to go to Tulum, and I'm going to stay in a penthouse, and now you know I'm about to bring 4 friends with me, and now the whole trip might have been like 20,000. You get what I'm saying?
And that like that. Next month you getting paid again.
Yeah, like I'm making this money again. I'm about to go to the mall. You know. So when you start living a certain lifestyle, it's really, really hard to get adjusted to taking the financial loss to try to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Now what I've managed to do in 2020. I was like, Cliff, stop being a dumb bitch. Do both of them.
That's how we need to start talking to ourselves.
Do both of them.
You know, do both of them. Get your money. Sell your hair products. You know, do your hair when you feel like it. And like now, I'm to the point now where like I don't even get out my bed to do people hair if they're not spending like at least $1,500 with me.
Cliff, so, I can't afford you, Cliff.
I'm cracking up. That's like weave and stuff.
Cracking up. Not one smile. Look, that's some shady shit right
no,
there.
No, it's not.
I'm cracking up.
I'm cracking up, bitch. You not. You is
Listen.
not my.
I was gonna ask you your minimum, so minimum 1,500.
No, it's that's with weave and stuff. Okay, like I do natural hair, like I do silk presses and stuff.
How much?
Those are $175.
All right.
Listen though.
Oh, shit,
Listen, the only reason why
Don't call him Excel.
No, look, the only reason why they're 175 is because I have to use what I got. Meaning, if I'm doing all these silk press and I know I have a natural hair care line that you could use on natural hair and weave, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the silk press for 175, right? I'm gonna get content while I'm doing your hair. I'm gonna post it on my TikTok, and then I'm gonna get about 50 to 100 sales.
That's smart.
I ain't gonna lie, I got some good hair though. I could get you
You
some
do.
sales.
No, I'm looking at it like,
right.
girl, I need to do a little video on you.
All right.
Let me see. Hold on, my hands won't
Oh.
do it. I'm playing.
Oh yeah, it is a little nappy. My hairstyle is flavy. It's a little wet. It's a little damp in the middle.
It's
but,
all
good.
but
Get
yeah.
your 175 silk press.
Damn, I still gotta pay. You just ain't gonna make 100 sales. All right. We talk about. We talk later.
Nah, that's smart though. Multiple sources of income.
Yeah.
Facts.
So let's talk about the community. I don't think we ever really touched bases with anyone on like how it is to be within the community and doing music. So, and then just to clear it up, because I know there has been a lot of controversy and confusion when it comes to how you identify. So you are a gay man.
I'm a gay male.
Your pronouns are he, him.
And I just love to look like a bad bitch.
Right.
I like the aesthetic. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
You look great, so it's a great thing.
Thank you. I like the attention. Like I like walking past a heterosexual male or just people in the mall, and everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, I like that.
Smack her dude like.
Yeah, I like that because I'm gonna be real. Like my friends, my assistants, they always tell me like, when we in the airport, like, and I literally will have no makeup on, bonnet. They'll be like, I mean, everybody, they just like looking, they turning around, because they're trying to figure it out, like, what's going on?
Right.
Like, there's no tits, like, what's,
Yeah.
So I'm just
tits.
a gay male
Yeah.
who I just like to, I like the aesthetic.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. And until I say different or until I do different, until I take a hormone or get a breast or something, then it'll be different then. But right now, this is what it is.
It like when I first seen like you talk about that, it was kind of like, but he looked like a bad bitch, right? But it's low key equivalent to stud.
Yeah.
Like,
but look, let me tell you,
a real tough stud, like a.
Oh,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
get what you're saying.
Like you're not trying to be a dude, but that's
dominant,
you want to be.
and you're just
fly.
really feminine.
But you know what?
But you really
tough studs,
like
tough studs. They be really irking me because why? Like one time I was in a grocery store and this tough stud, I walked past her and she like starts like like cackling, and I'm like looking at her like, bitch, we're in the same boat. Like, what the fuck is funny? Like, are you dumb? Like, but it just threw me off.
She
like,
probably was checking
she
you
was with
out.
some boys. Like, girl, why are you laughing?
Yeah.
I said that. I said, why are you laughing? Like,
out of the whole bunch.
Yeah.
Like, what's funny? Yeah, and I think
That's
nowadays with a lot of people becoming more aware of like trans women and trans men, now people are automatically thinking like, are you trans? Even they ask me that, and I'm like,
they ask you, are you trans?
Yeah, like 'cause
Really?
my voice can be super deep sometimes.
Let me hear it.
I mean, it's regular to me. Like it's just like it's just a little deep.
So
or like somebody asked me like my pronouns, but like I don't get offended because I know they're trying to be. They're not trying to be malicious. They're trying to just be respectful to it. But I think because all these different pronouns, gender, sexual preferences out there now it kind of got people more confused than ever. Whereas like back in the day, I probably would have thought you was a gay dude. Like just
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
thought you was trans too as well. I thought you had titties too. We was looking like had to do our research. Yeah, we didn't.
I would
know.
definitely think you would want to be like called her.
Yeah,
not necessarily trans, but like
she, her. Like the pronouns at least.
I mean, this is the thing. Like if I'm like. Somebody call me her, I don't be like, hey, that's not me. Look, you gotta understand. It's very confusing. It's confusing.
Yeah.
Imagine looking at me and you're like, I don't want to be disrespectful.
Right.
But like, you get what I'm saying? So you can only but respect it. When somebody say, hey, do you want to be identified? I say he. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's weird. I know it's not normal. I know it's just like.
I don't think it's weird. I think
the gay people got everybody in the chokehold.
Yeah, our community is just really.
If we call you he and you like, bitch, I get ready every day. I took how long to do my makeup. Like, don't disrespect me. Like, some people would react like that.
Some people do react
but
like
I do kind of like that you embrace, like, nah, I'm
Yeah.
just a bad
I'm
bitch.
just
It's
bad
a little
bitch.
different.
Look, I'm just a bad bitch.
Period.
And you know, anybody who is out there who like, you might just be trying to figure it out because you're like, okay, I don't want to really like take the full step. And I think for me, maybe I haven't took the full step because I don't think I'm like, I just think I'm scared to like look in the mirror and be like, bitch, you got breasts. Like, I remember the first time I wore a pair of big hoop earrings. My friends thought this shit was so funny. I put the earrings in my ear and I looked in a mirror. I was like, ooh, bitch, I look like a bitch. And they thought that was so funny.
When I put on here earrings, I feel the same way.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I look like a
Like
bitch,
too
bitch.
girly.
Yeah, I like
there's levels to it.
Yeah, like when I like would get makeup done or something, I look at myself like, that's you.
Yeah.
No, because there was a video of you in like the shirt you had on. I think it had like where titties supposed to be. What is it called? What is it called?
It just might be like a blouse or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna
So
lie.
we was
Now that I
like-
lost weight, it's so weird. Like, my chest kind of carves out a little bit. Like, I had this dress on, and I'm like, hold on. Like, what the f is going on? And I was telling my sister, I'm like, it looked like I got like a little boob. And he was like,
crazy.
it do, but it's because I'm so skinny.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not that skinny, but I'm, you know.
Okay.
You look great. You're snatched.
Yeah,
You know.
we're gonna talk about that.
You're
But hold on, but when you are a bigger like male, you do kind of can embrace the boob thing without actually having surgery or anything.
Is that
No,
a good-
No,
Is
not
is
when
that
I
a
was
good-
bigger. My chest has always been flat, but I guess it's because now that I'm skinny, like I have like little abs and stuff.
Okay,
So what I'm
period.
saying is, you know, like when you skinny, like
You get cut. You
yeah,
cut, like, so
right
it's a
around
little
here,
cut,
yeah, it started looking a little cut.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like,
No, I was saying that I had friends that was like
Big,
bigger, gay,
and they put a little
and
bra
yes,
on,
they would
yeah.
embrace it, and they
But
would
they
have
got their
cleavage.
I did too.
Yeah,
I had a
that's
friend who,
hilarious.
But
he
also-
was looking like Medea.
That's
Like he was
different.
getting
Looking like Medea, crazy. First of all,
Tyler
so
Perry.
serious.
Yeah.
So serious.
But one thing we did learn on this show is that you don't actually have to transition your body to say that
you're
you are
trans.
trans.
Yeah.
But-
wait, what you mean?
Like, so basically what we learned from other people is like they were trans before they transitioned their body. Like in their head,
their
they
mind.
already said, hey, I'm a woman.
You know, it's some people like me that be like, I'm trans. You know,
Yeah.
like so it's like a really like sticky situation because not everybody who is like me is gonna
It's
be
so-
like, you know, hey, I still want to be identified as a guy. I just feel like this. Like I said, I'm a bad bitch. I feel like if you gonna be trans, do it completely. Like if you gonna be a bad bitch, be the baddest bitch you can be. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't want to see nobody saying they want to be a bad bitch like me and they're like half-assing it. Like don't walk in a room with like a wig and like, you know, you got, you know, scruffy down here. Like shave that shit off and be a bad bitch. I'm just saying.
And you shave on the regular?
No, I get laser.
Oh, you get laser. I'm about to say that's clean because you know men just, I can't imagine.
It gets a little prickly sometimes, you know.
Period.
I
But-
feel you on that because my chin hair be fucking with me sometimes. I be like, yo,
Yeah.
you're wilding right now.
Sometimes it gets a
Where the
little prickly,
tweezers?
but I just feel like that's not. Even if I don't even think I would have facial hair, even if I wasn't
Yeah.
dressing like this.
Yeah.
I just
And how did your body not form like masculine? Because I know a lot of people that
well, I
got,
got my body done a couple times,
okay, but still as a male,
like
it's just-
muscular and stuff. I don't know. You know what? I
it was
think,
like you gay. Your body
yeah.
was
I mean, I think I always had like a little like shape.
okay.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Because-
like my mom has a really big butt. Like I heard like my mom when she was younger, like when she graduated, she was like 98 pounds. She had like a really small waist, like super petite.
Yeah, because we hear like, you know, when you take hormones and stuff, then it stops.
That breaks
it, like,
you down a little bit. But I've never took a hormone ever.
Yeah, so we see like men that try to be feminine, but it's just like cut by
Feel a little
accident
brolic.
and shit.
Like me, like my shoulders, I can never wear a dress. I can never.
Really?
Oh my god, y'all.
I would be like this in a dress. I have naturally like broad shoulders, so like it's
and she
getting-
ain't got no ankles. She got church lady ankles.
Oh my
so-
god, I got ankles.
She-
No, ankles, Cliff. I saw you look down.
Hey, make sure y'all cut the camera to where he look down.
All right, I got ankles, and y'all gonna be f***ed up because now I'm about to have to show y'all. I got ankles.
Do she got any
You gonna call me
ankles?
he, bitch? I'm not he. Cliff,
No, you got ankles.
Thank
Cliff,
you.
you do not see a fucking ankle.
I
got ankles.
She got church lady legs, y'all.
My strap. All right, Cliff. So when it comes to the industry, and have you always been independent?
I'm not independent right now.
You're not.
So I'm signed to a label.
You don't look that happy.
I was gonna ask you, like, do they have a problem marketing you because they're already?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think, you know, when I first signed with them, they had a plan. It was like, you know, we could do it, and I'm hoping that they could still do what it is that their plan is. But I feel like it is so different when you have to sign a gay artist. Right. You have to study the market. You gotta know, like, okay, you know what? This is a lot different than signing a straight artist. Mm-hmm. Let me put extra time, extra money into this gay artist because right now the world's not fucking with it as much as they're fucking with a, you know, a regular artist. Anytime I call and I need anything, they definitely like, they back it. They, you know, if I say, hey, I need this for a video or X, Y, and Z, they do it. But I just feel like me personally, I got signed to just show up as an artist. Like, I didn't really get signed to still be a director, still like let them know, hey, I'm gonna drop this day. Like, you know, because I feel like, okay, I'm doing my business with my hair products. I'm being a hairstylist. I'm going to the studio. I'm writing music. And then I gotta still, you know, tell y'all how to orchestrate me. Yeah, I just feel like it's like a thing where like, they just, you know, and again, I don't get mad. I don't get, like, sometimes I do get a little frustrated because it's just like, you know, but at the same time, I don't think it's out of malicious, like, intent. I just think they're trying to figure out, like, what do we do with a gay artist? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, what do you think? I mean, the only one I feel like we really seen on the male side is Saucy and
Lil Nas.
I mean, we have Big Frida.
Yeah.
You know, we have a couple, but I just feel like we're in a season now, like, you can't just drop a song. Like, okay, a straight person could just drop a song and they can do like a little run and gun music video. Let's just be real. Okay. And if the song sticks, it sticks. And then that's when you put more money into it. But when you're a gay male, you gotta come with it. I'm gonna just be real. You have to come with it. You have to come with the looks in the video. You gotta come with a whole, like, you just gotta come with it. You get what I'm saying? Because
you feel that way?
Yeah, because I feel like you can't do no run and gun as no gay rapper. Like, that's not what's gonna make a label's gonna look at you and be like, oh, he can rap. Let's sign him as a writer. They're not gonna want to sign you as an artist. They're gonna want to sign you as a writer. So you gotta show them your stardom. Like, you gotta show them, like, I can do this. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
I feel that. So what would you say is a move for an artist like you? Like, how do you break mainstream? And are you catering like straight to the women? Like, how is it?
I just feel like the best way is really just like building your connections with other celebs and rappers and stuff. Mm-hmm. Staying true to you and just trying to get your collabs up. And I feel like, and I'm having this issue, but being consistent. Like, the more consistent you are, the better. Like, you know, it used to be a point in time, like I said, where I had people saying, bitch, don't you ever pick up a damn mic again. But now I have people who are like, Cliff, when are you going to drop some more music to shake our asses to? And if I could, I would definitely be a lot more consistent. I would drop every month if I could, or every 3 weeks. But you know, I'm working on me. I'm working on that for the new year. That was one of my New Year's resolutions. It was to post on social media more. Because, you know, to be honest, I used to post like twice a month.
That's crazy, Cliff.
You know, and now I'm doing every other day. You know, I want to get to the point that I can do every day.
Might as well post a picture of you behind other.
Okay. But, you know, so I just feel like consistency is like the biggest key.
Yeah, I agree with that because I'm not going to lie. There's no shade to nobody, but I feel like you were the first gay male artist that I knew about before Saucy came around, before Lil Nas X. Like, you were doing music before a lot of them. So I always wondered, like, why didn't you become as big as you should be by now? But now hearing your story, we're like, you had to get your shit together and you was learning how to balance everything. Like, that makes a lot of sense. So when it comes to the community and supporting you, do you feel like the community supports you when it comes to your music? Even like the mutual artists that are also within the community?
I feel like Santana always supports me. I don't really know Lil Nas. Like, I never met him before.
Yeah.
I feel like my peers, like, they do support me. Peers in gay rap, like, you know, if I drop something, they may like repost it on a story, or like, I don't have no beef or nothing with no gay rappers. Now in my community, do I feel like my community supports me? I do. Do I feel like they could support me a little bit more? I do. But at the same time, I feel like it's my consistency.
You gotta be consistent.
And when you know that, when you know that shit in your,
so they know.
When you know that shit in your heart, that like you got something to do with it, because like being in people's face too just hit different. Instead of like every now and then dropping, and they, you know, you gonna get a little bit of buzz, but it just,
because they gonna be like, okay, Cliff,
life
that
give
was
you
cute.
what you give it. You know
they're
what
gonna
I'm
be like, that
saying?
was cute, Cliff.
Right.
But if you, that dropped again, like, you know, it'd be like, that bitch keep.
Now they paying attention.
Or even when you drop a project, like I'm gonna be real, I don't pay attention to artists until they drop a project, because now you have a body of work. Now I could tune in. Now I could be like, okay, bitch, I like this song. I feel like when you drop a project, that's when it's like, okay, this bitch ain't playing no more.
And also, like, y'all don't gotta drop #1 hits every time too. Like, just being consistent, and even like if it was freestyles, like even over that Nicki beat, everybody going up just because that Nicki beat so crazy. And let you do a good verse. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that at least you take some accountability.
Of course, I'm gonna always take accountability.
Okay, all right, so you just mentioned Saucy. So I want to ask you about your thoughts on a certain situation and what you would do. So Saucy and it's your boy Candy, they got into like a little feud where Candy was throwing out some bars, and Santana responded with like some video saying, I'm not about to battle rap you because you're a battle rapper. Right. So
okay, period. First of all,
if somebody came for you, how would you respond? Would you respond, knowing you're an artist and that's an artist, would you respond with a song, or would you take another route and just make some videos and just air their ass out?
I'm gonna be real. If it don't make money, it don't make sense to me. But it just depends on if I got time. If I got time to respond, I will respond. Like I'm
in a
very,
song you're saying, or
anyway, I'm very easily provoked. You get what I'm saying? Like very easily provoked. What I will say is this: I really feel like as a community, we definitely have to do better. It's never a race. It's never, if you ever look at this as a competition, well, you could look at it as a competition, but if you ever like, I remember even being a hairstylist, I had a mentor and they told me, stop looking at everybody else and worry about you. If you're running in a race, you're going to lose if you keep looking back trying to see where everybody, just focus on the prize. And I feel like in the community, we all, not all, because I don't do it, but everybody wants to be like the top dog, or everybody wants to be like shady to each other, but really we need each other more than anything. So I just feel like I really wish they could have handled it a little differently. I know Santana like really well, and I know Santana doesn't really like to have like issues with people, but also he's the type of person, like if he has an issue, it's hard for him to hide it. Like, and I think this kind of stemmed from them being in like the club and something about a section. I don't know, from what I've seen online. I haven't personally talked. I haven't personally talked to Santana about it, but I just really wish, because I do feel like Candy is like, he's a really cold rapper.
Facts. That got bars. That girl, sorry, I don't know.
Now let me tell you this. I might can't touch, you know, a lot of people in the rapping. I might can. I don't know. But meet me at the bank.
Okay, period. And
meet me at the bank.
I'm gonna say, you got that one.
meet me at the bank and meet me in the hair salon.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, because you know what? If you fucking dance for a living and you're Chris Brown, I'm not trying to battle you. Let's just take the rapping out. Like, if you're a fucking dancer and I'm not
professional,
like
and
not just be on TikTok going, not saying like you're not a real rapper, but you not no battle rapper. No,
battle rap is different,
bro. Because you're just going, what do I gotta win? Like, unless I know some dirt, If I know some dirt, I'm gonna pull that shit out.
And I like I said, I feel like it's sad that it had to go to that extent because you know there's been times that I've had problems with other gay artists, but like I'm a very like direct person. Like I'm gonna hit you, like I'm gonna get your number some way somehow, and I'm gonna call you and be like, yo, what was up with X, Y, and Z?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be like soft about it. I'm gonna be like, yo, like what's up? Like you good? Like what we doing? Like I'm gonna be straight at you, like you know, because I want to know what's going on. So I really just wish like it didn't get to that point because look. Right now, social media, they're in an uproar. Everybody is candy, Santana, Santana, Santana. But really, when the real music drops, where's everybody at?
Correct.
When the singles drop, where are all these people at?
Correct.
So we gotta focus on the prize and not this
drama.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I feel like that's how female artists used to be. Like, remember when everybody wanted to have the one hottest female artist, and then it made everybody super competitive, and then
I feel like that's the wrong way to do it.
Now they coming together, and now women got the scene on lock.
Yeah.
That's how
I never
it's gonna
thought
be for
I
the
would say
gays
that.
in a minute. In a minute, the gays gonna have the music on lock.
I've been saying this for years. I like I said, I feel like both of them are very talented.
Yeah, they are.
You know, and I feel like I just wish like it was a way like they can converse off of social media and you know like do something for like a bigger picture. Like, you know, like I know like in 2022 I did like a gay rap cipher and I had a couple gay rappers and stuff, and it was something good. It was something big. Like, I didn't go there to try to be like the best rapper. I went there repping where I was from. And I feel like that's what everybody should just more so try to do as a gay rapper. Rep where you're from.
Right.
It's not many of us. You know, I know Candy's from like LA, I think. Santana's from Tallahassee. You know, we have a couple different people from different places. So I feel like instead of jabbing at each other, let's keep trying to kick the door down.
Facts.
And
run that cipher back too.
Yeah, one thing about like gay artists, even if they're not like super mainstream, there's so much money to be made in the gay community. Like y'all all can fucking get it.
Pride
you know
festivals,
what I'm saying?
all kind of shit.
All over.
And you know, honestly, the reason why I relate to Santana a lot, I mean, I relate to both of them. I relate to Candy. You know, Candy is like a hairstylist. Santana was a makeup artist before he became, you know, like walking like a dog and stuff. You know, he was like doing the city girls and stuff, makeup and stuff, and he built a friendship with them. And I just feel like, you know, things like that don't ever happen like all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he did what he had to do to get where he needed to be, and I feel like you can't be mad at him for that. Because you know, if it wasn't, this is what I feel like. I feel like people really fuck with Santana. Everybody, think about it. In 2019, everybody was laughing at him, right? Everybody was making a joke of him. Now everybody's like, "Oh my God, Santana!" Like, you get what I'm saying? So look at how
we booked them.
We was like one of the first people to book him. We
with that. Like I died.
You know, so look at how tables turn and look at how your life can change. As long as you stay gracious and you just keep like, you know, being focused and stuff. Like, so I just really, like I said, I just really wish they could get it together. Like, I really like, when you ask me, I'm like, oh God. But only thing I can do is keep it real.
No, I love your answer, and we need to put that out there more, because social media do, like you said, always try to choose a side when it's like support both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them hard.
I mean, is they going to hurt you to support both of them? They did the same with Nicki and Cardi.
Exactly, and I hate that. Oh my goodness, I hate that. Every time they try to compare them with anything they do, it could be an outfit. Oh, she saw Nicki. Oh, she saw Cardi wearing. Like, what the?
And we know my cousin Cardi don't do nothing.
Okay, period. All right, I got one more question about the industry. So when it comes to Lil Nas X, he gets a lot of backlash. Okay, and then even recently when he dropped the J. Christ. Do y'all feel like he gets a lot of backlash because of what he's doing, or is it because he's gay? Because other people, like Tupac, was on a cross.
Hold up, don't bring up Pac.
Pac was on a cross on an album.
You talking about Nas?
That was a drawing.
But still, you trying to pick it apart. It's the same thing.
No,
it's the same.
No,
but this is what I say.
What do you think?
First of all, I feel like the internet is so fucking sensitive. I feel like everybody is so fake woke, right? I feel like
fake woke is the word for sure.
I feel like if I was to scroll past the picture, like I don't really know exactly what he just dropped, but I know it had like everybody in an uproar. Like I know Hurricane Chris, I know people was like coming at him, right?
When I saw Hurricane Chris talk, I'm like, hey yo,
hey baby,
you don't speak on nothing else.
Honestly, I just feel like he's trying to revive his career. I feel like that, like he feel like that was the perfect moment. Like, oh, let me get on the blog. You know, you got people who like really wake up in the morning like, how can I get on a blog? Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
He be trolling like a motherfucker.
You know, so it's just like, I feel like the internet is so sensitive. Like, to be honest, like I probably scrolled right past it and was just like, oh, okay.
See, I feel that too. Yes, people make the biggest thing out of something, whatever. But I do feel like now everything you doing is to cause a controversy where like,
but it's the labels.
Let's be an artist at this point.
That's the
everything
label.
you fighting the devil, everything
like that part is that part, but the question I'm more so asking is, would it be as a big of a deal if he was straight? Or do y'all think that he's getting that also because he's gay and doing it? Like if a straight was like, I'm Jay Christ, I'm back from the, would it be much of an uproar?
I mean, you
Hurricane Chris speaking out.
Bro, the video before you're going down the pole like some devil shit. So now you're just clout chasing. Like I understand if you're on some Jesus or like, but no, you was just the devil.
Yeah,
bro,
so
you're the devil.
You think people would not with him?
Wait,
doing the devil?
He was on the last video. Like so now you're just doing.
Wait, he was having sex with the devil?
Yes, he was.
He gave like a lap dance or something.
A lap dance to the devil. So like, okay, I get it, and I do get like how. I get it a little sense, you know, with the gay community, like, oh, if you say I'm this and then I embrace it, now you mad. I get it. But then you keep going, it's like, all right, bro, you're dragging it.
Yeah.
But this is what I say.
Like, now you're a angel.
But
like,
this is what I say, and I'm not saying this to be like racist or anything, right? But hip hop is, you know, there's a lot of like Caucasian people behind, you know, hip hop now, right? Mm-hmm. And, you know, this is me. I'm speaking on the business side, like not even being an artist, right? Right now, these Caucasian people at these labels, they're not looking for who can rap the best or who can make the best music. They're trying to figure out who can cause the most commotion, because you know commotion equals clout. Prime example, look at Krishana Blueface. Look at how they're on blogs every other day, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just like people like hype. They like when you can get people's like feathers in a bunch of, like they like that because it's just like, okay, this artist's gonna always be talked about. What's gonna happen? Interviews, people gonna be talking about him. They might pull videos up. That's more views. So I feel like these people are saying like, you know, any type of publicity is good publicity.
Right.
So do I feel like deep down inside it was his idea? No. I feel like it was them, and they're like, "This is what you have to do," because it be like crazy. That. It be like that.
Somebody had to co-sign it, right? Like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, it be like that because I even know like people are like now trying to say like, "Oh, Santana was dropped from his label," and that's not what happened. Mm-hmm. It was like a mutual thing. But I remember Santana used to call me like, "Cliff, like they want me to do this, and I don't want to do this."
Mm. See, but having that dignity within yourself to say, "I'm not." But
some people don't have dignity. And I'm not saying this to knock Lil Nas.
Yeah.
Right.
What I'm saying is you got to understand, this boy did not come out until he was already a viral sensation, right? Mm-hmm. It's not like he had to hustle, grind for it. It ain't like he was, I'm a gay rapper, my name is Lil Nas, I'm out here moving and shaking in the clubs. Lil Nas acted like he was straight. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, he might have not told his sexuality. Right. He dropped Old Town Road.
A country song.
And then he ended up saying he was gay, right?
Right.
They had to keep the media on their toes about him because they didn't want him to get forgot about. So I feel like that's why all of this is going on. So me personally, I would never personally attack him for playing with God because, to be honest, like I know it's probably like 50 other people saying like, do it. Like, do it or we're going to drop you. You know, he probably don't know no other way out. Let me tell you, he probably just don't want to go back to struggling. Because I remember listening to his story. He was like struggling before he got signed. Yeah. Nobody wants to go back to that.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Nah, I feel that.
I think if he wasn't gay, I don't think they would have been making that much of a uproar.
Of course not.
I mean, look at the baby when the baby said the stuff about the AIDS.
His name was Baby Jesus at one point.
But they had to change it.
But still, his name was Baby Jesus.
And that's
at
why
one
they
point.
changed it, because it wasn't good marketing.
Who name was Baby Jesus?
The baby.
But did he have rappers speaking out and saying cancel him? Like, I just don't feel like people went that hard as they went. Like, motherfucker, like, when
I mean,
it
the
was
baby did
Hurricane
get
Chris,
canceled, so he not
when
good
you
at
made a whole fucking video, I just feel like a lot of people spoke up more.
Yeah.
Because he is gay.
Well,
I feel like
people-
if he was straight, then they wouldn't have spoken
No.
up as much. They
People
would've just been
already
"You on some
turned off
bullshit."
by the gay shit. So that just give
Yeah,
them more.
just add a fuel to the fire.
And it's just like anybody, because I know we are in a tough time, especially for a younger generation, where it's like motherfuckers really do anything for clout. And I think even probably like 4 years ago, it was even worse. Like, people would do crazy shit in stores and shit to go
Think
viral.
about Base God.
Yeah.
Remember that era?
Yeah.
Base God era?
Yeah, but it's like, yo, don't lose yourself in these likes and shit and all that, because like sometimes you really lay in bed, be like, I do not feel good. I don't care about how much money I got. Like, it just don't sit right with me, and that's never
You
good.
just gotta have some type of dignity, like you, and
Period.
you gotta stand for something, like.
Period.
And
Shout
if you
out
don't
to
have
Santana.
dignity, like once all the clout and the fame, like I know a lot of people, especially from like Philly, who have done the most cringiest, cloudest stuff ever, right? At the time they lit, now they're broke as struggling, begging for cash apps. Like, so you better be very mindful.
Why you say Philly exactly? This personal. Say I know a lot of people from
do y'all
Philly.
That's
remember-
right by Jersey. It's right by Jersey.
Do y'all
So-
remember his name is A-Town?
Yeah. So
A-Town, what he
yeah.
make?
So he made Good Morning. My boy
The
produced
Birds. You know,
Oh,
he
okay,
had a
okay, okay,
disability.
that. Yeah.
Oh, A-Town. Yes,
Yeah, and
I remember him.
the people around him, they're like, keep going, do this, do that.
Took advantage of
You
him.
know, and guess what?
Yeah,
Now look.
you're right.
So you gotta have some type of dignity, and you gotta like stand for something, and that's
Yeah.
why I'm gonna always stand for what's right, and I'm gonna always keep it real. Like if I get signed to like a big label, and I'm gonna be like, bitch, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
Find somebody
please stand
else.
on
We be
that.
hearing about them stories about the industry and how they just
Yeah.
be-
You see where we at? Yo, we are at Starship right now, y'all.
Listen, they have anything you need for inside the bedroom, plus more stuff you can't even think about. Make sure y'all go to the website.
Yes, y'all get 15% off with our code No Homo Show at shopstarship.com. No Homo Show, shopstarship.com. Go run it up, y'all.
Listen, if you're in Atlanta, stop by their store because it's crazy. But if you're not, online got everything too, plus more for real.
Yeah, I'm about to grab me something
Let's
to go.
stack up real quick, cause y'all know. And when you talk about the industry, I heard you talk about it real quick. About down low.
Yeah, they be like people, guys in the industry. Like if there's like a producer or something, I'm like, hey, you know how much is it to get a beat made? They like trying to. I'm like, I'm not.
Sheesh.
I don't do that.
That's crazy.
You know.
So even with you, the producers is trying.
Yes.
It's a lot of secrets in the industry.
It really is, and we starting to hear about them more and more. So I'm starting.
I
to
would never
believe it.
out anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I mean, like, even sometimes it may be like a rapper might hit me up, like, hey, I'm trying to get you to do my girl hair, but what's up with what?
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
I told y'all, all men gay. All men gay. I'm sticking beside it.
But one thing I can say about you, and as one of the,
Nah.
we had some men on our show. You're the first one that I seen in a relationship,
Really?
happily in a relationship.
Because I
That is
stand for
true.
stuff.
Okay, period.
You know, I stand like I'm realistic, okay? Like I don't go in places being delusional, or like I don't go into things thinking delusional. I'm realistic, and at the end of the day, like I've been in my relationship in June it'll be 4 years.
Yes, come on.
And I'm just realistic. Like
but what
what's
you
up.
mean realistic?
like
I feel like I haven't
when I
seen-
leave here, like you heard my phone ringing, my boyfriend ready for me to come home and cook. Like
Okay.
you know, I
Period.
cook every day. Outside of being Cliff,
Yeah.
I still be realistic. I go home and cook every day.
Wow.
I'm making him lunch, you know. I'm just realistic. Like I don't let who I am get to my head, because at the end of the day, I know I have a boyfriend who loves me for me.
Yeah.
So it's like, take away being Cliff Amir, like he loves you for being Cliff.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know, I'm not easy. Like, you know, I'm not gonna just like go out here like, yeah, let's be real. I can go and have sex with a rapper and get maybe 30 bands or get this or get that, but like that's not, you know. And I'm not a clout chaser. A lot of us, no shade in the community, we are clout chasers. Anyway, like everybody wants to be. Come on, everybody that's gay want to be famous.
Yeah, it's hard to come across solid people within the community.
Yeah, I'm very solid.
It's
like,
hard.
And it just seemed like a lot of guys we interviewed don't even want a relationship. And it makes
because everybody wants to fuck and smut and just be on OnlyFans and like have cum dripping from their face. Like it be too much. It just be too much.
Yeah.
So what made you how'd you get your dude? And I heard you say something before, like you thought he was kind of like down low, but it looked like he rep you.
He was,
and it's a beautiful thing.
And I don't even date down low, man. He was down low. He lied to me.
So how'd you get him? But it seemed like he reps you though.
I just feel like I have that effect.
Period.
Like not, and I'm not saying it like I know that's very cliche. I know everybody be like, oh, I got that. Not even like sexual. Just with like my brain and how I think and how I talk and how positive I am, and like, you know, sometimes I be like, baby, let's just pray together. Like, you know, or cooking. Like, it's not always sexual. Like, and that's what I want us to get. It's not like, you think my relationship lasts for 4 years just by sex? You can get sex anywhere. It's not about sex. It's about like helping the person be the best version of themselves. It's about like just like getting that like real friendship and a real relationship, like teaching one another. Like it's so much that comes in a relationship. Like everybody be like, oh, couple goals. We be going through it.
Yeah.
But it'll never hit social media.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah. So.
Well, shout out to y'all, because I really don't be seeing.
Nah, they be singling outside.
Or at least not no 4 years. Like, you might be a cute gay man couple, but
9
it don't
months.
be.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, it's very hard at times. We disagree. We have disagreements like any couple would. But that's my man.
Period. Cliff, I got a crazy question to ask you.
Oh shit.
And I hope you just answer, because I really want to know, because I've been not on you, just anybody that does this. Okay. If you don't want to answer, you ain't.
What you want to ask me if I'm a bottom?
No, I know. I already said you're a bottom.
Yeah.
Such kind of. How do y'all tuck y'all dick? Because I always wonder, because I don't be
I'm
seeing
still
it.
having trouble with doing it, like, honestly, because when I had the weight loss surgery, I got a tummy tuck. And that was like the worst thing I could have ever did, because I didn't have that much skin. So they cut me down here and they pulled my private up. And then
they adjusted your...
It was like weird, from where it originally...
You got falling behind the damn stands.
From where it originally was, it went up like probably like an inch or something when it first got done, because it was stretched, you know. But I feel like it's slowly going back down. I just wear like panties, and I like.
So y'all, is it like
no, hell no, that shit probably hurt.
That's what I thought. I'm like, don't it hurt?
No,
okay, so
I mean, I don't really. But if you notice, when you're looking at drag queens and stuff, like, it be looking real long right there, like for the coochie part. Like, it be like, you ever seen it? You ever seen the people who like impersonate the Beyonces and stuff? Like, I always look at the crotch. It be like real long. Like, what the fuck be going on down there?
You are right about that. It do be long.
I feel like those are the people who do all that. I ain't doing all that.
Yeah,
that's too much. Like,
okay,
damn. So they pulled.
I've been wondering.
The fact that they pulled it up though,
it's crazy.
It's something you don't even consider. So then it's harder to kind of tuck. Then.
Well, okay, it wasn't pulled up like that.
I mean, not like that.
Like, imagine it being here, and then from the tummy tuck, it's like here.
Okay,
but I feel like I'm like, you know, stretching and stuff. This is almost 2 years ago, so I feel like it's starting to go back down. Like, my skin is starting to stretch back and stuff. But at first, when I first got the tummy tuck, I couldn't even stand up straight for like 3 weeks.
Your skin was so tight.
It was so tight because the doctor was like, you don't really have that much skin, but I'll snatch you. I'm like, snatch the fuck out of me.
Wow.
So, but yeah.
Wow. Well,
learn something today.
But I just wear panties.
Okay, 2024, I'm learning shit on you hoes. I just learned how to tuck a dick.
We're trying to learn how to
tuck my strap. I'll play.
But don't the straps be hard?
Yeah,
they got lip
it's
dicks.
so awkward.
They got
so
lip
this
dicks.
is what I want to ask about a strap.
Okay.
What? So I know there's like a penis. What's going on to you? Like, why do like, cause I have a friend and her partner is
Stud?
A stud. I'm sorry.
What's that word? They pay people bills and take care of the baby.
She talks about like using a strap and all this, and like she be like, yeah, she be so into it, and I'm like, how is she into it? Like, if it's not really her dick.
Okay, so
like she be like moaning and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
is it like fake? Like, is she just acting?
I don't know why that's so funny.
You're childish, bro. Grow up.
All right, so it could be two things. All right. So it could be a mental thing. Cause some people, I know I can get turned on by some shit. You ain't got to touch me. You know what I'm saying? So for some people, it's like a mental thing. Even like getting your strap sucked.
It's a mental thing.
It's a mental thing. Cause obviously I cannot feel
y'all
it.
are crazy.
I ain't never get no distress.
But like seeing it is like that's turning me on. But you can't actually feel it. So it
Is
depends
it
on
like
what kind of
something
strap you
buzzing
get.
or something?
They got ones that buzz. I haven't tried that one.
You like buzzing
But
in the bag?
The one I got, it kind of hit against my clit. So, and if you ever
Can
like
you not do the visual?
if you ever like hump somebody or hump something like
Like dry
that,
hump.
that like a
It's
dry
rubbing.
hump. It's like a dry hump, yes.
Oh.
But then also it could be a mental thing. For me,
I would say like the
I don't
first,
really care for
like,
strap that much.
yeah, I don't use strap like that. But a girl might moan a little different or move a little different,
And
and
that
it's a
turns
turn
you
on. Like, damn, this do
See,
that.
I can't. I think this is why my boyfriend like loves me so much too. I cannot have sex with somebody if I don't like have like a emotional.
Yeah.
That's how I am, and that's why I've never been a hoe. She, different story. But
The old me, Cliff.
I'm good.
no, that's why I could never fuck with
He
just
said I'm good.
just with people. Like, I can't just link with you and just go out. Like, let's
Yeah.
like the vibe sets the tone, and the sex gonna be better. I feel like, but it might be
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like
Tequila.
you just would have to be like
bad as f- or something.
like you would have to look so good. Like
Yeah.
that I'd be like, come on, let's go to the bathroom right now.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
But I've never really came across that.
I feel that. I feel that.
I respect that. What's your sign?
Pisces.
Pisces.
And Pisces are like freaks.
Pisces are crazy. Are you
Like
March?
I get
Your birthday in March?
18th.
Oh wow, I know somebody's.
Sometimes I get disgusted. Like, you know how like when guys be like taking a shirt, like I be like,
We
ew.
don't. So do we. We feel the same way.
Like, stop doing all that. Like,
What-
that
what
is
you
so
mean?
corny. Like, sit your ass down. Like, or you know, like they be trying to whine. Like, I like hood niggas. Like, I don't
Yeah.
like all that. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
You know?
That's funny as fuck. Before we close up though, I did want to talk about like your surgery, because you have openly talked about you getting surgery, and we did interview Tavon Daniil that he talked about getting BBL, but you got a couple things done. All right, what advice do you have for getting surgery, and like what's some things, just like what you just mentioned right there, like something people wouldn't think about, like you don't have that much skin, but like what's some things like advice that people wouldn't really think about?
Like for boys?
Yeah, or just in general, like as far as getting plastic surgery. You got plastic surgery as well, right?
Well, lipo and stuff is plastic surgery.
Oh, okay.
But I would just say, like, you know, make sure whoever you going to, like, yeah, the price matters, but like make sure you're like going to a good doctor, because I went to people like doctors who might have charged like $3,600 for lipo, and I might have had to pay for it by getting it corrected. Always understand that, like, let's just say if you go get surgery and your surgery is $6,500, let's just say you would need like another $3,000 for like aftercare and recovery, you know, recovery home, food. You know, if you got to get pads, fajas, you know, compression, all of that, massage it, you know, really probably like another $4,000. I don't know, like.
There's nothing like you went, well, like the one story you told us was like a great example, but like that you just went into it and not knowing what it was really hitting for, or something that was very painful that like, yeah, bitch, I'm not doing that
My nose, I got my nose done when I was like 19.
Dang.
That was so.
No offense.
No,
I'm
wait,
like,
I
you
wasn't
started
19.
young.
I'm lying. I was 21.
And
Going on 21.
are you grown? Is your body fully, like your
No,
face
look,
fully
let me tell you how
developed?
I paid for it.
Yeah.
I was in Colombia. I went over there to get my body done. And I was looking at the man's nose, and I'm like, you got your nose done? And he like, yeah. I'm doing I'm like, yeah, can you do my nose too? Right?
Damn.
Not knowing what I'm walking into. And I swear to you not. When I got off of that surgery table, because everybody wakes up from anesthesia differently.
Yeah.
I woke up rubbing my nose. I broke my nose. Ooh. And my nose went like to the left.
Oh,
and it was
goodness.
it was like that for like 3 years.
Your nose was crooked?
It was crooked. And people used to be in my comments like, bitch, with that botched ass nose.
Like noticeably crooked.
Yeah. Like I would hide it by how the way I would take pictures.
Yeah.
But like I was fucked up. Yeah. And I remember like I didn't see it until we took the cast off like 2-3 weeks of me being out there. So then in 2020 or 2021, I flew to Turkey 9 hours away. And I got that shit fixed. Wow. And I remember like when they did it, I remember the doctor said like 75% of my oxygen was like done.
Wow.
Yeah, from how I...
Damn.
So I would just say, do your research, and like I told the doctor, I said, strap me the fuck down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I don't see why they even let me. They were literally. They say they were watching me.
Yeah,
why is y'all
weird.
watching me?
Or maybe they just ain't admit they fucked up.
No, I remember. I think I remember it a little bit because I remember getting lipo before and waking up, and I told the doctor, I'm like, that hurts. I remember kind of coming up out of it.
And then you got,
that's crazy.
Now you got like, what is it, the sleeve or something? So one thing that we didn't realize is that you were saying like, just like one drink could get you really fucked up. And I'm like, oh, you a lightweight, but no, it's because you got that surgery.
The surgery. It's like, imagine like, you being able to eat like 2 double cheeseburgers, large fries, sweet tea. Like you can, I could probably really, I remember one time I was so fucking hungry. I ate like 2 double cheeseburgers, a fish fillet. Like it was getting bad. Yeah.
Come on now.
Imagine going from that to pulling up to McDonald's and being able to eat like 2 chicken nuggets and maybe like 3 or 4 French fries and being like, oh, I'm so full.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So it's like a baby stomach, or like you could drink maybe like 4 ounces of juice and then you're full again.
Wow. So did your stomach stay like that forever?
It's been going on 2 years, and and I lost 90 pounds from it. But I remember like waking up from surgery. I remember going in, they kind of starved me. I don't know why. And then I remember waking up like, fuck this shit. Why would I do? I remember crying like, why? Like, Cliff, what is wrong with you?
Like so much pain?
No, just like not being able to eat. And I cook.
Eating is a pleasurable thing.
I'm about to say, like, so do you have an appetite?
I have an appetite, yeah. Like, but it's just like, imagine like you going to go get your favorite food.
Yeah.
And you can only take a bite of it, and now you're full.
That's a bite of Chipotle.
And we don't.
It's crazy.
And we
But
don't
I'm
realize
like
how
not
much
a fool like a fool like sometimes I throw up because I'm so overly stuffed.
Wow.
It's bad.
You
but I wouldn't trade it.
You a cheap dinner date?
No, I still like to get
You know all that shit.
my boyfriend be getting on me. He be like, babe, you're not even. I be like, I don't care. And I will keep picking at it, but I never finish it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that healthy though?
Yeah.
Cause like, how are you still getting like protein and your nutrients? From
I
your
ain't gonna
body?
lie, I snack a lot.
Okay.
Like it'll take me a whole day to probably eat like a platter of food or something, but it'll take like a day and a half. But I still eat it. I still, I eat like chips, soda. No, I don't do soda. I meant like all type of snacks, cookies and stuff. So I still get the nutrients and I take vitamins and stuff. So,
but what I was gonna say?
And I maintain
You think
the
about
weight.
getting one?
No.
They still gonna be like,
no, but
hand me that peanut. I'm full. Like,
I would love to get full that fast.
Nope, it's not what y'all think it is. Like it's like every time I eat and I like start making this face, it be like a disgusted face, and my friend be like, "Uh-oh, you full." I just be looking like.
But do you get this? Is what I was gonna say. But do you get hungry?
Yeah, I get
all
hungry
the time?
like an hour later. I'll be like,
So don't So you're.
Well, no. In the beginning, I would be full for hours, but it don't be like, oh my god, I'm so hungry. It be like hand me my plate. Let me get a little bite.
Like periodically.
Yeah.
Not at a whole time can consume a lot. Got it.
Yeah,
and
my
but
friend,
imagine
she
like
eat all the time too, but she burned that shit off.
Yeah.
But
imagine
God,
Thanksgiving, like you literally gotta take like a little half fork of everything, and then you be like, "Fuck."
Imagine not being able to enjoy food. That sounds bad. Damn. That do sound fabulous.
You like it? I love it though.
Yeah, I mean, you look great though.
Thank
You look
you.
great.
Do you think that you're addicted to the surgeries and shit?
No, I just feel like because I make the money, if there's something I want to fix, I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Like, it's different when you like, you just start making the money and it's like, I got this like little piece of fat over here, I want them to suck out, or I don't want to be big no more, I've tried all the diets and stuff, let me go get a sleeve, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows what I'll get next?
Oh shit. Nah, we appreciate you and you just being so open and humble, but letting know you not one of them to play with.
Okay.
Yeah, you super nice. We gotta get you outside. We do throw the biggest lesbian events. I know the one you came to wasn't the best that night, but we do very
You like,
big shit.
man.
Yeah, don't try to throw our heart.
Oh, that wasn't with
but
me. Say nah.
Yeah, she wasn't there that night, but we gotta get you outside
Yeah, get me outside.
for sure.
But we got you and we appreciate you.
Thank you for
Call us
having
when
me.
you wait for that surrogate.
Call me when you ready.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's the Homo
175,
Show.
I got you. I got you.
Like, subscribe, and comment, y'all know Homo
Yes,
Show.
sir.
Whole lot of gay shit. Whole lot of gay. I like that.
Boss Brit
We certified.
and DJ XL.